section here. What do we got?
So this is part of the original house.
Yep.
This stone floor, the stairwell, and then this room over here is part of the original house.
It
Built in
is.
1667.
Wow.
Of course, work has been done on the house over many years.
Do you think those bricks are original?
The bricks likely are, and that lime mortar, this lower section of the house, the chimney is original. When you get near the top, you can see the difference in the mortar. It's Portland cement, sort of gray, and that we know work has been done on it. And we have had work done on the part of the chimney that sticks out.
Thomas Edison was involved in Portland cement.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You'll end up by going to the Thomas Edison home site down in, hold on a second, boss. Let me, the stone floor. Okay. Let's go back into the,
And then this is the original part of the house, built in 1667. The hall chamber, the hearth, original size and shape, rebuilt.
that is enormous.
The hearth was rebuilt using bricks from a house up in Ipswich, Mass. From the same time period.
When was that done, do you know? Off the top of your head?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I heard a long time ago that the second leading cause of death for women back in colonial period was burns from cooking.
Yeah, I don't know how high. I think that's overstated, honestly.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Well, the size of that, if they were roaring,
Well, the idea with a hearth this size
Yeah.
was to be able to have multiple fires rather than a giant fire where you're cooking half a cow or something.
oh really? That they'd have a couple going in there?
Yeah, you might have a larger fire for heat,
Yep.
like we might recognize in our
Yeah.
fireplaces, and then you'd have smaller fires where they draw out the coals from the fire and set up these various pieces of equipment, like that gridiron. You could put coals under it. Or the spider skillet there in the back with the little skillet with the legs, you could have something going on that.
Yeah.
And then we have this fun piece called a toaster. So the bread goes into the piece here, toast one side, and then you can turn it around and toast the other side. So the hearth is big, not so that you can have a giant fire, but so you can have multiple fires.
We used to have those in the Boy Scouts.
What's that?
A portable toaster. You could take
Oh, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it collapsed, and you take a campfire, you
Yeah.
prop it up there, and you put it in front of the fire, and
That's right.
get yourself some toast. It's interesting. Interesting. These are some pretty old beams up here.
Yeah, this is part of the original structure. And if you focus in on these joists, you can see the nail holes where the old plaster ceiling was. You can imagine over the years, as time goes on, they want to plaster the ceiling. When they renovated the house after 1912, after the Howland Society bought it, they took that plaster ceiling down so you could see the structure beneath it, the 17th century timber frame.
Right, right. And that section right there, that's newer.
Yeah, this part was added after.
So the house was quite small as built.
Yes, exactly. It was a room this size down here, same size upstairs, the bed chamber, and then sort of a loft attic space.
Okay, once again, Peter, you're a wealth of information. Thanks for taking the time.
Sure, my pleasure. Thanks for
bye-bye.
coming in.